So I'm Paul Macaloney, and this is our story of racing pigeons. And what we hope to achieve in the DVD is to touch on every aspect of racing, breeding and molting, how we do it. There's many roads to success in pigeon racing, but this is what we've used, what we've learned over 60, 70 years racing at a top level. Hopefully by watching the DVD, a new starter and even guys at a top level of racing can take something away. A new starter can use it as a reference point, and hopefully it helps everybody along the way. So we've been racing pigeons for over 100 years, successfully. Men to be racing onto my both grandfathers on both sides of the family, raced and actually competed in the same club, onto my father and onto myself. We're very fortunate that we've been successful throughout 3 different federations throughout Scotland. We've been champions of them all and setting records along the way. The pleasing thing for me is that every generation has outdone the other one, building on the foundations and hard work of the generation before them. So racing pigeons has always seemed simple for me, and that's down to a very, very fortunate education from my father and my grandfather. And a lot of things that maybe I see simple in life won't be simple to other people. And that, I say to everyone and every talk around it, any visitors that come, I'm probably one of the most fortunate pigeon men in the UK. They have that building block and taught the right things from an early age. I didn't know it was right, I didn't know it was wrong, I just knew what I could taught, and it turns out that that's stood me in great stead throughout life. On the racing system, I learned everything from my grandfather. How to deal with pigeons. It was arguably the best that I've ever seen. Well ahead of his generation in the 80s and 90s in dealing one-to-one with pigeons, how tame they were, how disciplined they were. And onto my father, I learned all the work rate from my father, and to be honest with you, he probably took the partnership to a different level in the late 90s, early 2000s, with just investment as well on top quality pigeons. He's a great believer that you can't stand still. If you're standing still, you're effectively going backwards in this sport, and someone will catch you up. We're very fortunate now in our own area. For 70 years we've been at the top. That's the proudest achievement for me, and it's very easy for the next generation to mess it up. But if you continue to do the right things, continue to learn, and never think that that's the only way you can do it. We've dived into diet, nutrition, faster bloodlines, better ways to breed, and it's all came in a combination of a pot of winning genes, a lot of hard work. I'll never take that away. Hard work is a big emphasis of what we're all about, and it's put us on a great road to success. So people's always talk about an advantage of being a full-time fancier. Technically, we've always been full-time fanciers, because even running businesses and working, every spare minute and every spare penny would be on the pigeons. And that way, I think people look at things and say it's okay for you or this or that one. No one actually sees the sacrifices in behind it all. In terms of you're not getting holidays when you should be getting holidays, banking your holidays when you used to work for someone else, taking time off in your bird season. Every person that's got to the top in this sport is sacrificed, and that's one thing I don't think people see, and without that sacrifice it's impossible. We've been very successful, but over the years we've managed to win 200 first Lanarkshire Federation open wins, and that'll be an average of 4,000, 5,000 pigeons for the 200 wins. Won 2 first open nationals into the west of Scotland, and only one other loft has managed to do that. 7 West Region titles as well in the nationals, from 608 miles to 295 miles. We hold every record in the sprint and middle distance racing in Lanarkshire. Young bird 6 wins in a row, old birds 4 wins in a row, taking the first 12, first 13, first 14 in the federation. So it's been a very successful time, and for me, the highlight to that is the 4 years in the Golden Doif, which was 2016 where we won it, 2017 runner-up, 2018 runner-up and 2019 runner-up. And that is the pinnacle of racing for us. Definitely in my opinion, if you look at the 3 lofts that even beat us in the years, they were absolutely outstanding. And it's a very proud moment for myself, and I think when we're all said and done in the sport, that'll go down as a massive highlight.
That's about it. Like the magic, Captain.